What's going on, man? Check this out in Leviticus 19, verse 10. It says this: do not go over your vineyard a second time, or pick up the grapes that have fallen. Leave them for the poor and the foreigner. I am the Lord your God. Wow. And so I was in my quiet time with the Lord. I was just talking to him about, I was asking for him to help me balance, wanting to be financially stable, wanting to have, a lot of money. Let's be honest. I got a wife. I got 3 children. I want to be financially stable. I want to, have an abundance of money. I don't think any one of us be like, God, can I just have a little bit of money to get by every week? Right? We want, especially us Americans, we want an abundance of wealth. And I don't think it's nothing inherently wrong with that. And when you read, the Old Testament and how God, when Israel was under a theocracy, they were under the control and reign and rule of God himself. He would talk about his desire to bless his people with wealth, with crops, with an abundance of all kind of things. But he would always say and always allude to the fact that he wanted them to always extend their wealth for others. And that's what we just read in verse 10. He says, don't go over your vineyard a second time, or pick up the grapes that have fallen. Leave them for the poor and the foreigner. And God just spoke a sweet whisper in my ear. Abundance is not the issue. Being rich is not the problem. Being rich is not the issue. But what is the issue? The issue is when your abundance never makes its way to another soul. It's when you close your eyes, you shut your blinds and close your door to people that could benefit from your abundance. When we look at the rich man in the New Testament, he had all this abundance, all this wealth. But here's the key. He says, what shall I do with this? He says, I'm going to build more barns, to store all of my crops. I'm going to eat, drink, and be merry. In other words, I have all this for me, myself, and I'm going to enjoy it. And that sounds like something very American to do, right? I worked hard for this. I did this. But what is he saying in Leviticus? I am the Lord your God. That's not his desire for his people, for us to store up wealth for ourselves, never impacting other people with that wealth. There's people that could benefit from your abundance. And so, man, go get the bag. Go get the bag, because guess what? It's some kids that could benefit from you getting the bag. It's some hungry stomachs that can benefit from you getting that bag. It's some people that need operations. It's some people that need all kinds of things that's going to benefit from you being a faithful steward of your finances. Money's not the problem. How you steward money is. It's your boy Rain. If you like what you heard, subscribe, man.